think this is the final hour. Weird. I'm pretty sure this is hour 3. I think stream was almost 2 hours long, or a little more than 2 hours. Go ahead and grab this. Just so that it's done for the rest of the grind. Okay, well, let's think about this. So, we burn 87,000 Agris normally, so yes, we are in our final hour. Because we gained an extra 20,000 Agris from last night. There's also another question of, am I actually gonna get this guild quest done? I was 5 minutes into it, is what it sounds like. So, I should be able to get that done. Deserting the Black, yep. Finishing up what should have been finished yesterday, but servers went to shit for half the day, so finishing this up and then get on to some other shit. Tried to prank you. How so? How does one try to prank you? Oh shit. I'd have been like, thanks, bro. Joke's on you. I'm all for that shit. Chili's nothing. Nice. Love it. Also, you're a masochist. I mean, I eat wasabi too, but fuck. I actually want something with it. Goes up to 1.8 Scoville. Nice.
Morning.
Hello there.
Server's feeling any better?
Yeah, it seems fine right now. I haven't had any lag outs yet.
That was kind of worrisome. Two days in a row almost.
That's why I didn't want to do it last night. I wasn't going to trust it. If it could survive today without disconnecting, then sure, but... And I'm glad they despawned the spots. Because I was right here about at the tower when I logged back in on my Guardian. Where I know I logged out over there by my horse.
Ooh.
When I force quit, so...
Yeah, I forced quit right in the middle of Pentagram, like, at the tower, with the mobs around me. Even though the mobs, they weren't hitting me, they weren't doing anything, you know?
Yeah.
It was just locked up, and I was trying to loot some shit, and it wouldn't loot, and I was like, hey, I ain't able to loot. The next thing you know, you're like, uh-oh, bork. I was like, uh-oh, I feel the bork.
Yep. See, the good news is I technically had stream proof too of the game freezing up. Actually, let me double check, make sure I didn't get killed. No, I'm fine. They're all there.
I didn't get killed either. I checked. I was like, doctor. The last few times that it happened to me, yeah.
And you know, they may have rolled back. Once they killed the servers, they may have rolled back shit, too. You never know.
Yeah, but that's the question. What would they be rolling back?
So, like, they would roll back, like, crystal deaths and shit like that.
Okay.
They used to literally just roll back the server. I mean, like, literally timestamp to timestamp. They did that a few times back on the original servers. Back during Orwin, Uno, and Eden, they did that.
Where they actually did roll back your EXP and everything.
The whole thing. And they had only... And it was because they had to. There were certain issues that were just so fucked up. There's like, yeah, we're going to have to roll the server back because it's either exploitive or there was a serious unfair advantage to this, and they rolled it back. I think Cacao did it twice, where they actually physically rolled back the servers.
Wow.
But they compensated and did shit, you know, they tried to make it fair, but there was a few times they just had to do it. Also, funny thing is I eat with chopsticks when I'm on the PC. Don't want to get your fingers greasy, that's smart.
Eat what with chopsticks?
Just food. When he's at his PC, that's funny.
Don't blame him.
How the fuck are you using chopsticks with your left hand? Magic? Ambidextrous? Little awkward. Do it long enough and it becomes second nature.
I mean, I can
Be
do
like,
it with my left.
guess what I use with my left hand?
The chopsticks. I
Ambidextrous, nice.
am definitely left-handed chopstick. I also make it a personal challenge to eat rice with chopsticks.
We gotta have the right rice. That's the other issue. Is if it's not made right, you can't do it. It's fucking. You're literally picking up grain by grain.
Yeah, you do it right.
For the
yeah.
Yep, exactly. You knew exactly where I was going. Left hands for the. Right hands for the mouse.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Left hand be going while the right hand be
Scrolling.
doing the work. Yeah, there you go. Left hand be going and the right hand be scrolling. Add them two up, that equals good fucking time. Is that like the motion with the ocean type shit?
Yep. You're all dabbing, all pouring game. Hand is fair. That's fair. But see, if you were smart enough, you'd have bought a keyboard that has custom macro command buttons, and one of those would be Alt-Tab, and one of those would be Alt-F4, and then you could just hit it with one finger.
See, that's
You're
cheating.
welcome. You're welcome.
I've never wanted to use my macros for macro. I'm gonna think you cheating.
Or just Alt-F4 the macro on your mouse. You know what? You're not wrong.
I mean, I you're not wrong. I mean, I barely use macro the buttons to my mouse. I choose it.
I have my C button as my on my mouse. It's normally my melee or my weapon swap for Black Desert.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
Peak male discussion here. Hell yeah!
I have an FPS mouse or mobile mouse,
Nice.
so it has like a sniper button on it.
They dropped my DPS down to like, I don't know, 1 or 10.
Mm-hmm.
Where even if you have recoil on a sniper, it does not fucking matter.
Nice.
It's the most cheatingest thing I've ever owned. Even
I'll have to
though I
pull.
do have a-
I'll have to pull Battlefield out one day, and then you'll be like, "What the fuck?"
Hey, I'm just as bad with the whole sniping. But with Battlefield, I tend to run no scope. So I go a different level.
See, I'm the one who's picking off those fucktards that are like 800, 900 meters away. So
Yup, that's you.
we
No
kind of
scope.
see. Now that's masochism right there.
I thought it was fun because I would see the blink, like my dad said. Like my dad was like third in the nation for shooting, and I learned a lot from him, just from that little, from whatever. But yeah.
Yeah,
I was
you
really
get
good at
you get the
shooting.
glint, but there is, to me, trying to use irons at 800, 900 on some of these rifles is
Good point.
really hard.
It's a good time for sure. I think my furthest one that I've had out was just a little over 1,000 with no scope.
That's awesome. I'm gonna pull up the new.
And I actually sniped the bitch out of the fucking. One time I sniped the bitch with no scope, out of the fucking back of the plane on Battlefield 1
Damn.
from like over 500 meters away. I was like, okay.
I haven't actually seen the new Weathering Wave characters. I summoned Cardathea, and then I hadn't been back to go play with her yet. I hadn't been back yet. So, my, like... In Battlefield 6, I think my longest is like 800 to 900, and it was there on Operation Firestorm. And it was me shooting from the NATO, or not from the NATO side, from the Paz side, shooting into NATO, and there was a fucker all the way up there on the very top of their mountain in the back corner. And I think I got like 950. So, and then the longest from NATO, I think I could get was like 825, and that's shooting from the back of, or shooting from back there in the back of NATO, shooting up onto the mountain on the right side of Operation Firestorm.
Is that like one of the more bigger maps on 6?
No, it's the older. It's the there's much bigger map.
Card from sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's from Battlefield 3 and 4.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah,
it's the big desert. It's the
Operation.
I was gonna say it's the one with the fucking tower where they always try to get up on the
Yeah.
top of that tower and snipe all over the map. But there's a hill that you can get up over on the Paz side. That's up in their safe zone, and they snipe from up in there. But if you're good enough, you can catch their glint, and I'll have to show you that there's a cheat trick that is absolutely fucking stupid in Battlefield now.
No, I haven't gotten to really play much of 6. I only got to play like the free version, so I wasn't as happy. I wanted to play the real version. I don't know the money to buy it. But yeah, I'm a person who
Skip to
loves
1
seeing
minute.
my act.
And to moving my full clip. Alright, give me just a second.
So yeah, I feel you on the sniper stuff.
Well, here's the reason why I use sniper rifles so much. I want my one-hit kill to count. I want to, if I can hit them in the head, I want them done.
I agree with you. Yeah, because I'm already I'm trying to move on to the next dude. Well, usually like wasting my whole clip on Mug.
Oh, her? Oh, okay. I don't see why people are losing their mind over her, but alright. So, I mean, like, for a while, I was playing Medic with the Mini Scout, and it had a,
I do like medic classes.
I used the Mini Scout sniper rifle, and I would use it on a 1x or a 2x zoom. I had it to where it was multiple. I think I could take it up to 4x. And,
good enough still.
yeah, I mean, I kept it on between 1 and 2 when I was up close. The only issue...
Rifle?
No, it's a sniper rifle.
Like a bolt action?
Yes. It had a straight pull.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
It was the, special, season pass one from the first, season pass of Battlefield 6. And it, basically it had a straight draw bolt so you could stay scoped in and keep, shooting from it.
Yeah, that sounds already too nice. That'd make me want to be playing on the medic like the whole time.
But the issue is, there is no hold breath. So you have to get used to. You can't, like, if you're gonna try to hit anything long range, it is gonna be a pain in the dick.
Oh yeah, I know.
I don't want to skip it since he's a sentinel. That's fair.
I feel like in real life, I don't know how to do the whole breathing thing, so I just go with what I got, and I still get it done. I go off of the recoils. Good with that. Believe it or not.
You should, have you ever learned how to balance a rifle from a sitting position? Like how they train the rangers and...
I've never shot ground. I've tried to do the kneeling thing. That seems to work okay for me. I prefer to like stand on the back of a truck, or using the back of a truck like the edge of the bed. That seems to be a good platform for me so far. But I haven't done enough real life shooting to give you a good tell on that. All I know is I can hit shit from a good distance. With an AK, that shouldn't be hitting those things. I know I can average the 100 yards with no scope with my grandfather's 43 Winchester.
Nice.
Bolt action 9mm stupid military thing that they let him keep.
Well, remember too that the Marines default in order to qualify for the marksman, or not even the marksman, but just to qualify on a rifle, you have to shoot at 500 on irons.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. That's easy for me.
Yep. M16. I'm pretty sure it's an M16 at 500.
That sounds about right, though.
They can shoot it prone.
Doesn't an M16 have single shot, though?
Yeah, I mean it's a M16 A4. You can use the semi-automatic or the 3-round burst.
That's what I thought. It has like spike fire on it for sure, like a little selecting thing.
But I mean, they don't. It's all single shots though. They're not out there doing full auto.
No. Yeah, I mean you wouldn't be able to really. I mean, you could. It ain't fun.
Well, the whole point is they want to see accuracy, and they want to know that if you can do 500 yards on that, then they call it survivability.
That's true. Most of the guns that we have in our military arsenal can easily do the 500 yard, no problem.
Yeah, it's more the person itself, but that's why, because that's what one of my friends was in the, he wasn't technically EOD, but he was in the EOD, basically. He was, he got really fucked up when he went over to Iraq. He was basically, the way he described it is, he was responsible for destroying ammunition. And his group would go out with EOD on certain things, and EOD would be doing any, like, bomb level diffusions, and they were out destroying any ammunition alongside. And he said he was the unfortunate SOB who had to carry the saw. So he said he says his loadout, his ruck loadout, he says was already about 195, 200 without the saw packs on it. And he says each one of those packs weighs about 70 pounds. He has to carry 3 of them, plus the saw itself.
Yep.
He said, so there was another 150. He says he's like, I don't have knees anymore, man. They're all fucking gone. And he says, yes, you had to jump down buildings and all this shit with all that weight on.
All the weight, yeah. They do literally push you through that, even in basic. They put like a crazy amount, like 150 or 200 pounds for the rucksack in general.
Yep.
And they don't care how big you are. Or small.
Yep, you're gonna walk with that pack on.
Yeah, my cousin said he somehow enjoyed it. And that motherfucker was like, when he got into the military, he was like 130. And then when he got only recently, like he did his 9-year stint. He came out as as an officer, one rank above officer.
O2?
I don't know the rank. So
Well, that would have been, if he came out one rank above the officer, that would have been, they would have been, it was a Army, Navy, Marines?
He was actually armor. Army.
So he'd have been a second lieutenant.
Sounds about right.
Because he was started commission and then, or non-commissioned and then went commissioned?
Yeah, he basically, he signed up for the 3-year and then he ended up just saying, fuck it, he's gonna continue.
Okay. Because he either finished as second lieutenant or lieutenant, depending on how they did that. Which is weird, because normally you don't go non-commissioned commission. Normally you would go into like a warrant officer state.
Well, he was going to go further. He was going to go further.
Okay.
He was actually going to go full career. But something had happened. He wasn't happy about it. So he said, fuck it. He's done.
Fair.
And, I mean, he got to go. He was like, from Oklahoma, I can't remember what fort that was, by Texas, Oklahoma border. It's a pretty nice base. Pretty big one.
Because we've got Benning down. We got Benning down here in Georgia.
Yeah, Bragg is for you guys in North Carolina or something like that, isn't it?
I'm not sure where Bragg is. I don't remember where that one is.
He was one out of 5 people to go to Hawaii, and he wasn't even an officer from basic. Most people who went to Hawaii were like officers or better, or higher, like straight from basic. Yeah, and so he got that lucky because he scored 93 in his ASVAB, and then was the top person in his platoon and in the at the basic that graduation.
Nice.
So he made top honors. We were there. It was pretty cool. Everybody was, you know, it was something to be surely proud of.
Oh hell yeah.
But they sent his ass from Hawaii to Korea, and then he went to Germany, and then he came back. Or no, he went to Hawaii, then Fort Knox.
Okay.
And then to Korea, and then to Germany and back. There we go. Because it was either going to be Italy or Germany next, and he stayed there, and we chose Germany, and yeah, we didn't go out to, because it was going to plan overseas pay and all kinds of fun shit. And they weren't trying to fix his medical problems that they said that they were going to fix originally.
And that's never good.
They did fix his eyesight, though. We'll give him that.
LASIX?
Yeah. Yeah, and his eyesight's so much better than it used to be.
I would hope so after LASIX. Fuck.
I mean, hell, they still pay his ass. He quit a couple of years back. That's like the good thing about being a career military person. Usually they pay you until you die.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna get all 2,500 in the hour. I'm at 1,800. I'm at 1,800 right now. Still got 12 minutes. I mean, I might get close.
You're at Aetherion?
Yep.
Any fucking fragments or crystals dropping?
I hadn't seen any.
Because the one will, the two will end up in your damn enhancement tab,
I'll have to check.
where the fragments will end up in your inventory. Holy Clonasec. That thing is pretty on the inside.
It red red for him? What? I said no, he did. The clutch? Yeah, clutch. What? Those automatic. Kind of crazy, man. On a sec again. Uh-oh. Wow, it's been forever.
Which one?
My dad's playing Pirates of the Caribbean.
Wow.
And it's not that. It's actually called Legends of Online? Or Pirates of Legends of Pirates? Still the same game though.
Okay.
And back in the day, it was like, mechanically, it was pretty good for a book.
My dad likes the mayor boat game. Piracy. And that Motor City Online was a good one. Alright. Of course, switch to Tenebrum and get to hear the crazy music. To me, it feels like Looney Bin music.
I don't ever listen to the music in the game.
Yeah, I know this. Oh.
There's only one spot that I actually ever enjoyed it whenever I turned it on once was Dregan.
Dregan's cool.
Because Dregan is actually the Guardian soundtrack.
It's a good one. My helmet is also set now.
Nice.
I still got, I don't even know how much stones to use. 3 more stones. And I'll finally have burnt up all my Adana stones I've earned.
Nice.
I'm not mad. Like, not very. They've given out enough of them that it wasn't so bad. Because had I only been doing the Jordan thing once a week and only getting one piece, that would have just stuck. I would have been out a long time ago. At least 10 stones ago. Yeah, I would love to do the 3v3 mission for the damn AOS.
What's that?
Basically it'd be actual party 3v3 instead of random 3v3,
Okay.
which would make a lot more. It wouldn't be as painful.
I swear they did that already.
They were going to.
I swear I watched Paladin do it with constant groups.
Yeah, this season, yeah, no, that you weren't able to be with an actual like party and then queue up together.
Yeah, see, I watched Paladin several seasons ago do that.
Yeah, I believe they had that a couple seasons ago, where they had a queue for a group. And those are usually pretty fun. Those are usually pretty fun.
They're also pretty bullshit, because then you get guys that don't belong together, and they stay together, and you're like, fuck, this is impossible to beat. Team AOS like this before? Then how the fuck was Paladin hanging out with the same group of guys in all of his matches?
Don't know.
Because I watched him do it on, not only did he do it on
practice.
Wicked... No, he was doing it on Wicked Wazer, and he did it on his ult. Oh, he was literally number 1 and number 2 on Valkyrie. His number 1 was his main account, and his number 2 was his, That's why. Okay.
I mean, the only thing I could think is practice mode.
No, Rock Solid says it's because he was rank 1 and rank 2. Okay.
Oh yeah, that would make sense because you're basically stuck with the same people at that point. Like you would end up being queued with half the time the same people.
Because, I mean, they were hanging out in Discord, shit-talking, the whole 9 yards, and I mean...
Yeah, and that would make sense on the Discord end. I mean, they would just be bullshitting with each other. Okay, we're fighting each other again. Okay, we're teamed up.
But yeah, no, I mean, I got pissed about that, too, because when I realized... Once I saw his other family name, I'm like, wait, you're playing your alt up to number 1 and 2 as well? Like...
What?
That means that somebody won't get a chance because he's literally got 2 accounts blocking somebody from one of those ranks.
Yeah. Was he the top this season?
I haven't. I don't think he's playing.
Oh.
Now, Paladin's been around a long ass time, and he comes and goes at this point. He's not like a fair weather Valkyrie or anything like that. It's just he's not he burns out a lot because he was an original siege shot caller for Iconic. Always in the battle arena PvPing each other. I mean, he burnt out pretty hard. He was rank 2 and rank 3.
Kind of guys will tend to burn out.
I agree. I think they should ban. If anybody brings one in and they can visibly show that it is an alt account, they need to ban both of them.
Yeah. I don't agree in using the alt accounts as far as like going to that extreme. Like, you're fucking stupid. Just use your main account. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're really that fucking bored? Go grind or go play a different game.
Well, it's because for Paladin specifically, he was able to take Valkyrie's number 1 and number 2 spot, and the guy in number 3 wasn't even close to him on number 2. So I mean, it was like a no contest for Paladin.
Now, you know that everyone got caught doing a crazy thing for AOS. Even Armin.
What did they do?
So they were basically swapping their skill set in AOS, and that would allow you to basically take advantage of using and having guild skills.
Huh?
So the second that you switch, for whatever reason, it was a bug, that whenever you switch your skill set over from Awakening to Succession and back,
Yeah.
or vice versa, which one you're using, it would allow you to gain guild skills in AOS, which wasn't usually affecting your character in AOS. Like, you didn't get the +5 AP, the plus whatever the bonus are.
Oh, those. Okay, the passives.
Yeah.
When you said skills, I'm sitting here scratching my head going, you're talking about the 4-hour one-shot buffs?
Nope. No,
Okay.
I was talking about the
Yeah.
passives.
Okay, yeah, no, that's... I could see where that would be bullshit.
And if you think about it, in a place that's heavily
Regulated.
everyone's wearing the same gear and everything. That 5 AP and 5 damage reduction and evasion and whatever, yeah, that's something. You're killing everybody at that point.
Yeah.
Because you're mechanically more set. And so a lot of people were technically got caught doing that.
I mean, especially if you're a streamer, that's a really easy thing to see, is every time they start a match, they switch that.
He would be like, well, I'm just doing this. Well, why are you? Well, now we know. Now we know why a lot of the people who were at the top of this season's AOS were technically at the top, and it makes sense. Because there was times when I would enter the AOS and just get fucking wrecked. And I mean,
Oh,
like,
shit.
wrecked
I got no
in it,
buffs.
as in, like, just wrecked.
No buffs. We're done. And let's see what 6L got.
It was just bullshit. Where you would get in a match. And
Okay. Oh, fuck, Lunar. I hadn't seen this fucker in a while.
So yeah, that was one of the patches that they fixed. And hopefully it's not able to be abused this time around. Because you get in AOS with the proper group, I mean, you're gonna win. Hell, I only need two. I only need one other person.
That's fucking
I
wild.
don't need fucking 3 people.
Okay,
To me, the third person's just extra damage in AOS.
Well, we got a Debo or two.
Really?
2, 4, 6, 7.
That's better than what I'm doing.
No, I didn't get any of the good crystals. I did get 2 of the
Fragments.
distorted origin fragments.
So those you technically just save up the 50 and then just make the 50 or make the actual gem
Okay. Let's see
because that
here.
it does sell for 5 bill. It's just if you had to buy the fragments, you're wasting money. But because you're looting it, in this case, all you're doing is spending whatever shards it takes to make it.
Got it. Alright, Aetherion Castle, add. This is going to be 83,000 Agris. We'll just put it in. 3 hours.
You finished your one set that you had laying around from the last grind.
Yeah, that's what I just did. So, I completed that. Let's see here. So we got 64,046 trash. I'll come back to those in a minute. 305. 26. 27. Distorted. Got 2 of these. We got no belts. I got 3 rings, 1 necklace, 3 earrings.
For a decent hour there, sir.
I'm trying to figure out how I made
hope your
18
turbos
billion.
don't. The only way that can happen is by looting those pool crystals. It's 7 bill.
Hold on, let me delete those. Yes, they don't have the fragments in here.
Yeah, you'll have to add the fragments in there because it would just.
No. What I'm saying is they've only got the crystals, the full-on crystal.
Oh.
They don't have.
On Garmoth.
No, hold on. It's 108. What the shit? Is it saying that distorted fragment of origin?
It should have the fragments.
Okay, I see what it is. I had it in the wrong slot. So if you get the next
Yeah.
slot over, that one's worth significantly more.
Uh-huh.
Distorted crystal of origin, silent crystal. Okay.
Fucking shit ton more.
All right. Yeah, the
That puts
Overlord
your
buff
hour up
was
to
pretty
magic.
funny in the video. Six Sal was talking about that video where he's got him doing the Ainz buff before Ainz claps Shaltir with the falling down spell. 436 and 179. Yeah, 3.4 bill an hour. That's not terrible.
No, that's pretty good.
All right, let's go do the Danya shit before we change over to something else.
Today's Saturday, huh? Damn it. I'm gonna have to narc out the Calamity bosses too.
Yeah, we'll just fucking roll. Yeet. Yeetus Maximus on Jordine.
Man, I can't wait for you to be able to do that Infamy one.
Yeah.
I accept your
As soon as I sell off
What's
all
your-
these, as soon as I sell off all this shit,
What's your AP at now?
like
what's the two?
260 something,
your-
250 something
beast?
still. I'll have to look.
Be like 360 something.
Well, I don't have my deck ring on yet.
On the Guardian, right?
Well, no, period. I don't have the deck ring up at all.
Oh.
I'm still waiting for the changeover. I'm gonna do all that at once.
Oh, you're crazy, man.
Well, you have to realize I'm only gonna tag it one more time.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
Even I don't think it's gonna cost too much in tagging, though.
pointless.
Unless you get lucky and unless you wait until you get the silver rotation thing for 1 silver. Then it'll be like, well,
well, the way I look at it is, all I have to do is sell the Harmony Draughts. 1. And then, noon. So that's the second one. There's morning. Noon. As soon as I sell off the Harmony Draughts, I have 2 more accessories. Right there.
Mhm.
And then...
Are you gonna put them on then?
And then all I am missing is 1 from trade crates and 1 from pure grinding. Once this 2-week thing is over with, I should have all 4 Nav accessories. And I can just tag them all over at that one time. Because I can't get anything until I have all of them.
What's the part that's really crazy to me?
What?
I'm just like, huh? Like, how? I know that your AP is not, like, your AP is gonna go up quite a bit, but man, it should be enough to, like, at that point, it'd hopefully be enough to do the, at least the Nymphomere Castle.
Nope. If I get all of them, then yes. Can you fucking land dragon so I can do shit? So I can dragon these nuts across you?
That motherfucker don't want to get got. It's Black Queen.
I got fucking stunned and killed. Holy shit.
Nuh-uh.
Yep. Stunned and killed. Literally one tap my ass. I didn't even get a chance to try to get out of it. He just stunned me and then dead.
Yeah, I
Fucking-
seen you get gotted by Jordine.
Yep. Cocksucker.
He said, huh, you thought, let me show you the price of your insolence. At that point, you should have eaten.
I didn't even get a chance to. I didn't realize I was stunned. I tried to dash once, saw that I was stunned, and then I was dead.
Yeah, because he was at that point. He was doing the one-shot things.
Yep. So I had no... It was too late.
That's wild. And the dragon was the one that stunned you?
It's what it looked like. 'Cause I was right behind it.
That's the crazy part is all I gotta say about that.
Yeah, it's all good. I'll fucking smash this shit here in a second.
Hulk smash.
Yep.
That's why I like the Nymphomere one a lot. Just one stage and she... Yeah, I guess she could probably one-shot you, but...
If you play the thing right, you shouldn't.
Pointless.
Yeah, usually you're not too worried about getting fucking stunned in there.
Mm-mm. I beat this normally on one trip, just about every week.
Oh shit.
Alright, noon again.
We fucked up. Fucked up. Fucked up bad. Fucked up bad again. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Do I like suffrage?
Yes.
I'm fucking stupid. I literally just I stupid. Okay. Good enough. I had to do a emergency call my maid in the middle of the fucking grind. And get rid of the excess crash loot. I was about to be a slow bitch. Don't mind me just having a crash out.
Break these chains of fate. Let's see how you take this. Pointless.
We really gotta get rid of those.
Alright, there we go. Got phase 1 Jordan done.
So this is the fate of one consumed. I finish you in one blow.
Damn. You already chunked me? Dick.
Yeah. We show that Jordan who's boss. That there Jordan.
Blackwing, stop fucking moving, you fucking piece of shit. Overgrown, glowing, dragon, dinosaur piece of fucking shit. Nobody likes you.
At least he's not some kind of clinker fuck.
Like the Sicilian?
Yeah, like the Achilles. Goddamn, he has red.
Break free from your shell.
No! Not yet!
Will not fall.
Yes, you will.
I finish you in one blow.
Stay still, you stupid piece of shit.
It did say something about the day 3 coupon. I wonder what that is.
It's the coupon that I posted in the thing. It's just, they've been posting it now every hour.
Oh. You're gonna skill test?
It is...
Yes, there is.
Jesus, he about fucked me up again.
Are you saying George Dean is getting wise?
Something's up.
You read me.
I feel slow, too. Oh well, he's dead now. Oh, son of a bitch. Now I gotta sit here and go through this whole shit again. Ow, motherfucker.
Clever. You read me.
Piece of shit. There we go.
Wait for them to all come to me.
Alright.
The other side. Oh, story. Oh, God.
Get all that
And-
shit. Now let's go complete our weekly real quick, which is out this door. Alright, time to go sell this shit. But yeah, it seems like since the maintenance, they've been running a new hourly campaign. Every hour at the 37 mark, they're posting that there's a coupon, which is going to get annoying as fuck, because you're going to get that message 24 times a day for the next 5
Why?
days. Because that's what they do. They like to do dumb shit like this.
I'm obsessive about detail. No one keeps
I just
tighter
wanna know
inventory
fucking
than
why.
I do.
Alright, so...
And why do they have to interfere like that? Is it interfere? You're breaking my immersion.
With your stupid GM messages.
I don't need to know about no damn coupon every couple of damn. No. And fork the fork off, man. At this point, y'all, it's like 10K crowns, damn it.
Trading in at the markets,
Is
the
that so?
lifeblood of Edanya's economy.
10K.
I deal in more than goods.
Yeah, just
I got
10K.
info too.
Okay.
Just enough to do a taparooski.
God, we've got some absolutely fucking retarded alchemists.
Are they still doing it?
They're still plummeting it. And it's about 11 of them. It's 11 fucking retards that we're dealing with. Like, fuck me. Like, bro, stop posting for one damn day and that whole thing dries up.
Yeah, because, you know.
Like, that's
there's
the difference in people.
literally-
Yeah, it's the difference in people being stupid and being really smart. We would literally drain the entire market in one day.
Yeah.
If you would just stop posting. Let the liquidity of all the stupid people that have quit the game, forgot about it, haven't checked their shit in forever. You got all that liquidity just sitting there, and they're trying to, sell their shit around it. Let it dry up, and then it's gone. It's never going to be an issue again.
True. Give me more rich merchantman people.
All right. All that
Give me
shit's
that.
sold.
More fucking Paddock Island.
So, let's see.
Fuck. Now
Hello
we're
there.
gonna do pedophiles.
Alright. Turn that off, turn that off, turn that off. Let's see. So, I need to take a look at what our life skill shit is and go from there.
Hello, hello.
How's it going?
Ew.
Doing good. Just finished my brunch. How's the grind?
Just finished up the shit from yesterday.
What
So-
did you eat for brunch?
Yeah, what does a Brazilian eat for brunch?
I had to know. I have to know.
Let's see here.
How do I say it? Just a regular lunch. It's just I woke up way too late today, man. I didn't.
Partying hard, blowing the midnight oil.
No, just slept 10 hours.
Shit, man.
Well, I'm about to make a pizza for lunch, so how about that?
Sounds.
I'm obsessive. I always fancied
fun.
myself a hashashi.
Alright, so if
Yet
we're gonna
here I
save those
stand as
up
your
to
storage
sell them,
keeper.
let's put them
Funny how fate unfolds, isn't it?
in the Bank of Bow quest. Whoops. Get back here. Alright. So, let's grab some numbers and see where we're at. Oh yeah, I need to do my trade crate shit. I hadn't sent that since last night. Oops! Oh shit, we're so not gonna be able to send all of this. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oof. Yeah, we're gonna have to send another large batch, but it's completely full this time. I need to make blackstone powder. Alright. Not gonna worry with the price. Currently, there's almost 50 billion up there, so that's something. Alright. So let's look at our...
You have 50 bill in liquid right now?
In trade crates up there.
Oh, trade.
I got 32. Hold on, let's put it central market. 46 is currently what I've got. In liquid. I'm gonna have to buy one more round of... let's try to get this updated.
Trade?
Of traces. That's what I'm checking on now. I've got 100. I own 120,400. 120, not 124, 120,400. I need 17,000 more traces. Let's see. How is Kamasilv going? I got 1,000. So, all right. All right, so saps, as far as what I need to get, I need another 10,000 birch sap. So if I go birch sapping now, I need 20,000 ash sap. I should be able to get most of this done by the 9th. The truffles are going to be the issue. I don't know if we're going to be able to get those, because they're almost done. They're growing about at 1 day a pop. I hate that we have to fucking keep up with these things now. That's the thing that pisses me off. They've made this more... They've made farming more...
Oh. Yeah.
They've made farming more annoying, and you have to check in more often now than you did prior with the shit. I could get 3 things a day without having to do fuck all. All I had to do is log on, plant my shit, and walk away. Now, you have to maintenance this shit, or else it grows at a ridiculously slow pace. And that shit's pissing me off.
That's why I plant it and forget it. And not care, because that's what they want us to do, right?
But the pruning shit, that's what pisses me off about this, is you have to prune, you have to debug your shit now.
Yeah.
Where I could do this originally and never once had to do this shit daily. I just had to come in 3 times, every 5 hours, 6 hours max, and it would be done. And so they've intentionally made it worse to make it now once a day. Yeah, sure. You only your issue is they said it's a hard cap of 24 hours. Pre-bugs and pre-pruning. That's the issue. It should have been a hard cap of 24 hours. Post-bugs, post-pruning.
It should have been that with bugs and with pruning.
Exactly.
It should have been 24 hours that you've had to wait.
Yep.
Not, oh no, it's after you did all the fucking work every couple of minutes, by the way.
Yeah, no, that's...
Because you know that shit comes up every couple of minutes, right?
It checks every couple of minutes, and then it can dodge it for hours. I've had some dodge it for 6 hours, 7 hours before it ever actually got it.
But I've also had it where...
Oh, I've done it where it's soon... No, I've had it where it's as soon as I plant it, bugged.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've had it to where literally I planted the fucking thing, and it already needed to be pruned. And then I went to go do the thing, and by the time I got done with the actual farm, it needed to be done again. I was like, you son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So yeah, it's basically one of the things now to where you just say, fuck it. It's not worth pruning and doing the bugs with. It's not even worth it. They fucked it up.
But you got to do it because there are certain things you cannot get, and I'm not about to spend the extra large chunks of money to get the mushrooms, because the mushrooms will start really chugging some money.
Yeah.
Like truffles, you won't be able to get. You will have to do truffles, no matter what.
Truffles.
You've always got to do something with truffles.
Yeah, you kind of have to gather for those. Which I just wish they would decrease the spawn time on those or something for down a little bit.
You just got to know where to go.
Well, even if you know where you're going, I mean, how much are you really getting in your whole run?
9,000? 9,000?
Every 4 to 6 hours?
Well, I would only do the run once a day, regardless. Right. But 9... Let's see here. What was some of my truffle runs? Last truffle run I did, I got 9,100. The one I did prior to that, I did 4,000, 4,000, 3,000. So some of these where I was doing very short runs where I wasn't burning a ton of energy, and then that 9,000, I went all the way to 0 on my energy. Which takes a while. You have to do every channel to do that.
Yeah. That would take a long time.
2 hours.
Yeah. How much stations is that?
1. It's 9,000 per craft.
What?
Per like full craft run. So to make 3,000 detection elixir, to do a 3,000 craft on a morning light station, you need 3,000 oils of storms, 9,000 truffle mushrooms, 9,000 traces of nature, 18,000 pure powder reagents, and 6,000 old tree bark.
That makes 1,000 of those.
To make you'll actually make 9,000 of the. You'll make about 9. You'll make 9 to 10,000 off of that. So that's. But remember, I call it one run if you do one full morning light station. Let's see here. I'm trying to think where I want to go for the Guardian. Do I want to go try to get Bloods? Because I don't want to burn all of our energy, because in 5... Well, no, next Thursday, we start the every other... Well, it'd be actually next Friday, because I'll have podcast on Thursday, so I can't do it then. Is where we start.
Energy radiates from the mana core?
Well, actually, it would be Friday regardless, because they're not going to give us the buff until after maintenance on Thursday. So it'd be Thursday night would give us the 40,000 Agris. And then it'll be every other day we'll have to be grinding Agris up that way. All right.
Yeah. This was the 40,000 Agris points it's going to be burning on us. And at that point, you'd just be griefing yourself if you don't burn it.
I need 16,000 troll blood, 33,000... No. I need 22,000 troll blood. I need 18,000 wolf blood, 12,000 fox. Okay, so... We'll take her to do wolves. That's what we'll do. Go do wolves for an hour. That won't burn a ton of energy.
Video in the background.
Go grab this shit.
Hey, I have another tap on my armor.
Nice.
Let me do another try piece. Oh, finally got a Deborah off of that hour.
Nice.
Piece of shit. Bye. Look. In the middle of the grind. Let's go.
Fucking degen.
Nope.
Yep, I saw it.
Whoever said feeling hopeless.
The fail.
Total degen. Okay. The mana core was doing all the work for me at that current point in time.
Alright, and then it would be... You've probably got the... Yep, life skill accessories.
It's okay. I'm about to buy more crown stones and just burn up the rest of my Dawn stones.
Oh wait, I need to be on hunting. Alright, we've got that, we've got that, we got the hunter's bag. Gathering drop rate. But I got their shit popped. Good for them.
Of course. Never the one I'm at.
23 minutes and I'll come off of that. Sucks I can't use that food. Whatever. Alright. Life skill buff. Yep. Go ahead and use the hunting scroll. Alright.
Hopefully this 40k of paddock paint gets me a paddock screen.
Shit, I didn't have the full donkey set on. Now I gotta wait 4 minutes. Motherfucker. Oh well.
I still can't believe I'm looking at 1903 all AP.
Yeah, it's a grind.
Huh?
So that's a grind.
I still can't believe I'm at that level.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's been a grind. Let's
Yeah,
see
it's
here.
definitely been a grind.
So currently, if you want to know exactly what I'm at 365 and 443 is where I'm sitting at right now.
Okay.
Now give me the rest of the deck accessories, and I am at 381 on my Awaken.
Oh, okay.
If I get all the rest of the Nav accessories.
Yeah, you'll be above me for sure.
If any one of those goes deck, then it's 382, but it doesn't matter at that point.
Yeah.
Alright, 2 minutes. I hate this debuff. They should allow you just to sit there and rip it as many times as you want. Who gives a shit? You earned your shit.
You aren't wrong.
You've earned your buff. Just let us fucking use it. Who cares if I'm giving it out and doing shit and all that stuff.
Yeah, I should be able to rip my fucking crocodile buff whenever the hell I want.
Yeah, but that's not how they want it.
Like, they think we're gonna abuse that one. How? You already take it away during, like, every other freaking thing. So what would be the point?
Yep, there doesn't seem like there's one.
Because I know if you go into the black shrines or anything, you won't have that in there. It takes that buff away immediately.
They're like, sorry, this isn't allowed. You're not allowed to have fun.
Which to me, I'm still baffled by. Like, what? You don't want me to have buffs to be able to get through these stupid black shrines a little easier?
Hi. Time flies
Fucking
so quickly.
assholes.
Oh, I have no time for
Like,
small
I only
talk.
do
There's
5 of
barely
them
time
a
for
damn
potion
week, you
research.
jerks.
Right.
Kill this one manticore, and I guess I'll be done with this actual hour.
Might as well grab that since we're here. There we go. That's the right buff now.
Whoever.
Okay, so now we just head down over Mir and go shoot some shit. Alright, we got that. Go ahead and turn this on. Exchange, grab the life buff, and time to shoot some shit in the face. If I can reload the whole gun.
Why would it want to do that?
No idea.
That's too much to ask. Oh, storm roots. I see you don't care. It's all good. Can we go inside, Stormy?
Now Stormy cares. Now you're talking about something Stormy is interested in.
Yeah. See? Stormy's like, I go pee on things? Or you don't get to yell at me? Sweet.
Hell yeah. Spritzing on everything.
Mm-hmm. That second fuel tank being emptied.
Oh yeah, I should probably be doing a guild quest. Let's see here. What is it? Gather Firehorn? There we go.
Yeah, I would assume Firehorn would be pretty quickly through that.
Hello there. How's it going, Rama? Pretty okay. Nice. Well, I got the bear on me. Mother.
Good buddy.
It's not as bad when you don't have 500 fucking wolves nipping at your nuts. So instead of following guitar hobby, I spend 5 to 6x the amount on a camera. Ooh, okay. What camera did you end up getting? Sony Alpha 7. Nice. Cool cameras. I can't remember if the alphas were micro four thirds or full framed lenses. Not that it matters, because you can get all sorts of glass for all sorts of things now. It's full frame. Nice. Cannon mount? By chance? The mirrorless aspects. Yeah. That's a really cool looking camera. Well, actually, it'd be the EF mount is what you'd be, or what I should be asking. There's only a handful of lenses. Yeah, if I want to use Canon lenses. Yeah. Well, it's not even necessarily Canon lenses in general. It's the fact that the EF lens style from other brands are easier to get a hold of. Because I was struggling for a while, but I was also looking at, like, film lenses, which made shit a lot more annoying. Where you're looking at photography lenses, which are similar-ish, but different. The EF lens was really easy to track down, like, new glass for stuff. Because, like, I was trying to find, at the time, I was trying to find anamorphic lenses, and that was a pain in the ass to find. Sony has an E-mount system, so I would need to get an EF adapter. Ah, okay, so it's not in a true... Okay. I've done adapters. I had one on my original... I had one on my original Blackmagic camera. It made the focus a little fuzzy on a few things, running the EF thing. But overall, it worked pretty damn well. And then I finally learned the genius aspect of things. Just rent your fucking lenses. Just rent the lens. Oh, that made life so much easier. And I could get a hold of whatever fucking cinema lens I wanted to get my hands on. That's cool. Because I'm going to assume you're probably going to chase after one of the, the telescopic, you're going to probably chase after a telescopic, long range. Using the kit lens, but also bought a 50mm 1.8 for indoor outdoor. I mean, honestly, cheap and just good glass are two totally different things. As long as the glass is good, it'll take good photos. You don't need super expensive, especially when they're like single, when they're single, when they're single zoom lenses, they're prime lenses, and those always do better. Because the glass quality can be higher because there's less shit they have to build into the lens. So for me, the lenses that, you know, you'll find that the lens zooms that you'll find that you're using a lot in prime, you'll end up seeing that you're going to be in 50, 35, and you'll use 24 a good bit. And then outside that, when you want to get into the telescopic shit, you'll need something up to like 105. But the issue is you don't want, when you're buying a telescopic lens, you want to make sure that it doesn't change the f-stop. And you can zoom in and out from any of those in the same f-stop. So I had one that it looked great, but it would change the f-stop as it zoomed forward, and you don't want that. Kit lens is 28 to 70. Nice. Yeah, so you want to look. They're more expensive, but they're, as long as it's a constant f-stop, then you're good. Or t-stop. I don't remember which one's film and which one's film now and which one's fucking photography. I get them always mixed up. I think t-stop's film, f-stop's photography. Same shit, same number, it's slightly interpreted different. That's cool. You'll have a lot of fun with that. Have you done any... I'm sure you've done research on... went to the park. One of the dudes I was skating with was there, so I was like, let me dial in my camera and shit. Nice. Have you figured out your ISO range? Like, what ISO gives you the cleanest picture? He was like, sure, ended up posting 7 photos, I think, on Insta, ended up with 42 likes, 6 hours later. Dude, that's awesome. ISO 100 is the best for dynamic range. So technically, in a technical aspect, that's probably true. It's actually an experiment between you're gonna end up playing with your ISO between your f-stop and the amount of light coming in. Obviously, most of your stuff will be daylight. You'll rarely be doing indoor, so you'll probably need the 100. But you can probably creep it up to 320 at some points and get some really tight shots. Because if you're doing like action stuff where you want that that like baseball frame, still frame where you can like see the bat perfectly type shot, where it's like perfectly in frame, you'll need your ISO higher because you're gonna need your aperture really tight for that to be able to get an action speed shot. I currently have it set to auto, I have the shutter rate and the f-stop manually adjusting. Nice. Because, like, if you ever want to take a shot of, like, a car, you're going to need a blazing fast aperture for that. The camera's been pretty good with setting ISO. Nice. I mean, I'm used to the film world more at this point. Like, I did photography for a while at the prime of it, but most of my stuff was, like, we had to dial everything into the camera. It wasn't, like, if you used auto, it was going to look like ass. Because half the shit in film is to keep the camera locked on one setting, so that as it moved around, it changed and it had a unique kind of look to it. So film we never used 100. 100 was always too dark. Even outdoors we wouldn't use it. I think the lowest I would go on the Blackmagic was 320. Because I would use ND filters instead. Yesterday, it looks like I was sitting at 250 for the ISO on your metadata. That sounds about right. Any sort of clouds, unless it was, like, bright-ass daylight. And also just depends on, like, really, all your settings. Like, what were you trying to get the camera to do? Bit of a on and off rain, bit overcast. So yeah, 250 sounds about right. Because 100 on photography is normally like bright ass daylight, straight up noon, like full wide.
At the beach?
Yep. Blinding.
Yeah.
That's cool. You'll have a lot of fun with it. Shutter 1000, 1600, and some purposeful blurring around 400 to 600. Yeah, no, I mean, that makes sense. Take it slow, start with, you know, what you got there, and eventually you'll have 20 grand in lenses, and the next thing you know, you're gonna be, like, shooting professionally for side money, and, making some side bucks. For a while. Well, you're in the learning stage right now, which is fine. You don't need really anything else. You've got a prime lens, which is great. You can do, like, portrait stuff with that 50 mil. And then your telephoto lens can handle pretty much everything you want. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I get it. And that requires, you know, definitely a good low light, something that can actually absorb what light is there, so. Oh, that sucks. Honestly, I would just tell you, don't have it save both, just save it in RAW. And save the space on your card. Both for now? Okay. I mean, you probably have a bigger card. Your card probably is far bigger than what I had when I started.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Like, how big's your card? 250 gig? Yeah, I think I had a 64 gig card in my Canon. Now, my film cameras each had a 500 gigabyte 2.5-inch SSD. But I had 5 2.5-inch SSDs.
That's wild.
Oh yeah, we'd fucking burn through one of those things in 45 minutes. Because raw cinema footage was fucking
It's
huge.
very big. It's absorbently big until it gets decompressed and all that dumb shit. Or until it gets compressed and filtered and all the dumb shit you need to do post-pro or.
Well, so
Yeah,
the cool thing is if you know what you're doing, you can actually create a proxy file, and it will read the proxies of that, so you can edit it like it's basically fucking kilobytes.
Nice.
And then when it does the final render, it will pull the proxy files and where the actual thing is stored, so it'll edit a lot smoother. So that's how I was able to get away from editing, you know. Let's see here. One video I did had 12 tracks running a 4K, 24 FPS. So I mean, it was a lot on a computer back then to run that many lanes of 4K video.
Yeah.
But doing it with proxies, it did nothing to your computer. And I mean, you could color grade it and everything that way. So you'd get the full color grade, and then when you go to export it out, the final clip would be the actual raw videos thing. So then that we would use. Let's see here. What was the file format for that? DNX HD, I think is what it was. I think is what we used. That's what it was. And then it used to be Apple ProRes something if you were doing it on Mac. But DNX HD, I believe, was compatible in both Adobe on PC and Mac. And I mean, that file was still fucking massive, but it wasn't as big as the raw video file. I'm glad I got out before I started buying the red shit. Because as soon as I got into... If I was going to get into red, the red camera shit, I would have had a very different... I would have had to have been into... actually gone into filmmaking.
Yeah, because red stuff is, like, expensive as fuck.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm not even a camera person, and I know that.
Because it was either the Ari Alexa or the red... Whatever, the Red Dragon, or whatever the latest red was at the time. And I couldn't make up my mind. I couldn't figure out if I was going to go Ari Alexa, or if I was going to go Red Epic. Or Red Dragon. And then I started, you know, Black Magic was, like, coming up with some shit, but it wasn't enough to make me, like...
Stay.
Well, I didn't mind it for what we were using it for, but the red platform just worked better. The issue that where I was stuck is I wanted slow-mo, but I couldn't figure out how slow I wanted it. Did I want 240 or 120? And that determined Ari Alexa or the Red Epic. Or the Red... I think it was the Red Dragon. Was the one at the time. And then it was... Obviously, it was... Getting the EF mount version wasn't an issue. That was pretty much standard. Yeah, around there. 2012, 2013 would have been about the time I was gonna get into the Red Epic. The Red Dragon came out? Okay.
You're concerned about me. I like that side of you. Don't worry, I'm fine.
But I think the whole purchase would have been like $194,000 for everything. Because like 30 grand of that was just in the cinema lens. Because I was going to get 3 prime cinema lenses. And then I got turned on to, there was one of, I think Canon made it. Canon had one that was actually a telescopic cinema lens that would zoom, I think it was up to 35 millimeter or 50 millimeter is what it would go up to. So I ended up looking at that one for a while, but then I said I can't do it. Like, unlike music, you can redo it over and over and over again, but once you leave a set, once you leave a shoot, it is so much harder to make it look like you are there again. You know, if something's slightly off, it gets infinitely harder. Where punching in a track 2 weeks later was way easier. And I'm like, I just don't want that stress. And then, I mean, it was cool. Doing film is fun as shit. But as a one-man band for that gets really tiring.
Yep, old.
Well, I'm saying tiring because like some of the rig shit, like at one point, I think my little black magic camera rig was 17 pounds with everything on it, plus the counterweights. So that's lens, the camera, the rail system for it, the battery pack for the camera, the battery pack for the viewing monitor, the sound recorder on it. Then you had the actual steady cam rig and its weight. And then you had to add in all the weights to stabilize the camera. I mean, that thing could weigh 30 pounds when it was over and done with. And depending on if you needed a hood for it, depending on which lens you were using, you would need a hood. If the light was not in the right spots. So,
Anything else?
oh well, those were good days. Cool part of life. We did some shit.
Real time.
One of the craziest things I think to learn was lighting for dark rooms is so not what you think it is. How bright that room really is fucking will always blow your mind being in one of those rooms to shoot for low light. If you want a room to look like nighttime, the room is not dark at all. It's... I'm trying to think of how the best way to explain it. It is moody lighting in there at times. But it is probably like afternoon in your house with the like windows, you know, just like normal window lighting. That's probably as bright as it is actually in the room during, you know, low light settings. Now, depending on how much light they're trying to move around, you know, what type of story they're trying to say, it can be brighter than even that. And that's because the camera is set up to make it look like it's dark. Because of how the aperture and the, ISO are set up on the lens. Because like one of the first times I did a low light shoot, I'm like, this is gonna ruin it. Like, there's no way we can get this much light put in here. Like, it needs to be shot as close to what it looks like, what my eyes are seeing. Little did I know how much my eyes had already adjusted to the natural room light, and that's not what the camera sees.
Yeah, don't forget your eyes do interpret the light data
Yep.
very differently than how a camera would.
Oh, the wild thing is like a really trippy thing is to walk out of a room that's being set up for it, and then walk back in and how pink the light looks in the room. You're like, what the fuck is this shit? Because your eyes
That would be weird.
take a second to color balance, to get their white balance set up, which is also why the people were seeing the white and blue dress thing. Remember that fucking shit? Where some people saw the color. It's because of where the dress was sitting in the light. But like, I remember one of the first times I did it. It was one of the first times I had done a dark room, and walking back into the film lights, you would see, like, I'm like looking at it, I'm going, that light looked white when I was in there. It's supposed to be 3600 Kelvin, but if you go walk out into like actual like 2700 Kelvin light, your eyes are gonna look at that light way differently. Or you go into fluorescent level, you know, the daylight, 5000 Kelvin shit, that light's gonna look really weird. But then all you have to do is just kind of look back up at the film light, you know, look at something white, and your eyes will adjust and it'll look normal in there.
Yeah, I use the 500Ks for a lot of things.
So, the way I look at it is, most indoor you want, your body is naturally acclimated to 27 and to 3800 Kelvin. That's what your body naturally acclimates to as like a comfortable indoor light. If you want it slightly warmer, it's 2700. If you want it slightly cooler, it's 3800. That is like the industry standard for film is 3800 for shooting.
Yeah, and those two type of lights, like, they hurt my eyes.
That's fair.
I have light sensitivity.
Then you should be wanting warmer light, not cooler light.
The 500K seems to do it for me.
Because that's daylight. That's like bright blue. That's it starting to move into the blue spectrum of color.
It's very blue, yeah. Where yellows like really fuck with me.
Weird, because that's typically the opposite, because the light is slower.
I know.
Huh.
I don't know why.
That's really weird.
I'm just saying that's how it is.
Yeah, so the warmer...
The light sensitivity really fucks with me though.
That's crazy.
Like, usually, but even then, like, we don't, like, even in my house, like, I don't usually use the lights too often. Because my eyes, I prefer darkness. I can't deal
So
with
basically
light.
what you're saying is you're Batman. Got it.
Almost.
That's your
Almost.
nocturnal.
I'm not nocturnal, that's the worst part. And I can't be because my body just does weird things when I stay up too late or if I'm a night person. Because the second I see daylight, I get like a really big rush of energy and I don't like it. So I'd prefer the morning times to the normal daylight times. But if I'm at the beach, oh god, I can't see for shit. I have to like be squinting in order to like get to the beach, like when you're walking on a beach.
With sunglasses on?
Without.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
I don't usually wear sunglasses too much either.
That hurts. I never walk out into the sunlight. I still wear sunglasses, even in the rain. Because of the UV light. I wish I had a set of Dad's Ambramatics, but at this point, most of the old ambermatic lenses are drying up, so they're not going to work like they did in the 80s and 70s. Because Ray-Ban refuses to keep them in production, even though they're some of the best. They were some of the best.
Sunglasses.
Yep. So the Ambermatics, for those who don't know, were a like 70s, 80s kind of trend, where it was a yellow lens that actually would change to a brown mocha color depending on the light it was in. And Dad, being working in air traffic control, was always up in the tower. And what that would do is, when it would get really bright up there, it would darken. The lens would actually flex and darken. And then when it would get cloudy, it would lighten up to like a yellowish kind of like safety glass. And one of the things I remember growing up was him putting it in the freezer and then taking it outside, putting it in the freezer and taking it outside, and flexing the lens to, you know, really keep it transitioning. And they're great for driving. Like, if you're, like, going through, like, rainy to, like, sunny, rainy, sunny, the lenses can get pretty dark on an Ambermatic, too. I mean, I've got some really deep mocha lenses, and I've seen photos of the Ambermatics in that deep mocha color. I'm like, fuck. And then they'll lighten up to just, like, amber shooting glasses. If it's cloudy. And, like, I would love to see... I tried to get it in, like, 2010, somewhere... I know it was before the 2020. They did a re-release pre-order thing. I tried to pre-order a set where they had remade them once. And as soon as I got the email that it was live, they were gone.
People really like them.
Oh, yeah. But now if you go buy any of the vintage ones, you'll get like, you can still find them in good condition, but the issue is it's like Dad's, they don't really flex anymore. And that's kind of the issue. You want them to... Yeah, at that point they're just amber glasses. If they're not flexing, they're kind of useless. I mean, they're good to drive in rain. If you just want to pop them on for that, they're good for that. But are you going to spend $300 on a vintage glass? No. For just rain? If they flexed still, sure, totally. I'd consider it.
I always wanted to get my grandfather one of those chromatic glasses. The ones that help colorblind people see color.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was colorblind. Like, only seen shades of gray.
Fuck.
And I'd have to question him, like, Pops, what's this color? He'd be like, is it blue? I'd be like, no, close. Okay. He'd be like, okay, is it green? I'm like, no, Pops. It's in between that. He's like, what's in between that? I was like, teal. He's like, wow. So that's what teal is? I was like, yeah. He's like, well, to me, that's a shade of gray. I was like,
but here's the question. How do they know what gray looks like?
That's the question.
Mm-hmm. We associate it that they see gray, but I mean, how do they know that that's what actually gray looks like?
I mean, that's how he explained it.
Yeah.
He was actually a tool and die engineer as well.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Worked on, have you ever heard of the Star Wars project?
Yes.
Yeah, my grandfather helped build a lot of the parts that was for that.
That's awesome. Reagan's Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
The thing he said he never built. Cough.
Oh no, that thing definitely got fucking built.
Oh yeah.
I know, cause my grandfather has the man hours and time stamps to prove it. And because he was a government certified tool and die person. The toy shop that he worked at got taken over by the government to produce parts for that.
No telling
So if
what
you know-
they've ever built, and we don't know it. No telling.
Huh?
There's shit that we don't even want to know about that exists.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not gonna go there because. Yeah, I have actually had family members who are in the military, and some of them kind of high up,
Tell me whatever troubles you.
and some of them were, you know, like I said, I had a family member who was an engineer at NASA, really close to a head one. Maybe even been head for a couple years.
Oh shit, this fucking
He
suck.
explained a couple of different crazy things that weren't talked about until a couple years later, and then it was like, oh yeah, this went up there. A lot of people don't understand is that NASA, even though it's a civilian arm for space engineering and whatever, it's actually a military branch of the fucking Air Force.
Yeah, now we got Space Force. Or we're the Guardians.
The
Yeah.
separate. Right.
I'm like, tell me Trump was not a Destiny person without saying Trump was a Destiny person. Like, did you
Right.
play Destiny at any point in time? Because actually, isn't it it's actually a combination of what, Destiny and Star Trek?
Yeah.
Because the logo somewhat looks like the Star Trek logo. I'm like, okay, you hired some degenerate people.
Stargate SG-1.
Yep.
But at the same time, yeah, I'm fully aware that they definitely have sent up shit. Like, for instance, there's a whole bunch of undocumented, well, documented on the military side, but undocumented for civilians to even know anything much about it. Other than there's a whole bunch of damn astronauts that we have working up there that aren't traditionally talked about. We'll just say that. You know, the black book type shit.
Yeah, makes sense. Space is the final frontier.
Well, and you know, think about it like this: if we hold key positions in space, we can pretty much control most things that come through our space.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd rather have America do that than fucking China.
Yeah.
Because at least Americans will share and not, like, you know, try to be greedy. Even though we could be the epitome of greed, but we're technically not.
Trying to think what his name is. I see him all the time. He's he's a black like I think astrophysicist. And he's always
You know the best Python or the other guy?
I think
The really cool guy from New York.
I think it's
Or Georgia.
I think you said his name. I'd have to see a photo of him again. But I know I saw a video of him, and it was he was explaining why, because somebody had asked why isn't the ocean the final frontier, and he explains. He says because it's easier to get to space than it is to get to the bottom of the ocean, and it's safer. And he says, believe it or not, a rocket strap between you is safer than trying to go under. And of course, the guy was explaining why, and of course, I knew why. It was it's the pressure down there is what's the issue. And he's like, it's easier to push a rocket out into space than it is for that to go down to, you know, explore the ocean.
Well, look at all the probes that Russia has tried to send to Venus.
Didn't
would
they
make it,
get
but
one?
They would instantly crunch up in the atmosphere.
I thought they got one there.
They did get more than a couple to land, and then they got one to show off a photo or a video.
Yeah, it's like a
Photograph
rocky,
it.
gassy kind of image from what I remember. That's
Yeah.
fucking wild, though.
But they sent like, I don't know, like 20 of them over there just because they had to like redesign what metal was because of how fucking bad the pressure is. It's similar to being at the bottom of the ocean. That's how
cool.
thick the atmosphere is. But that's the same problem that we have here. Is that if we try to go deeper, things get crushed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, speaking of that, you saw the Pluto one that missed the planet
Yeah.
from the 60s.
Yeah, I've seen the Pluto imagery. That's fucking wild.
Yeah, Pluto just looks amazing. And it looked amazing when Cassini rolled by it. Or New Horizons. Whatever which one rolled by it. But there was supposed to be another one that went by. I can't remember what it was called. What was it called? Was it New Horizons? I've just now seen it.
I want to say that might be it. I don't remember the name of the satellite. It wasn't Voyager, or was it?
Nope. My name's on. My name and a couple of my other family members' names are on one of the gold plaques that was sent, like on the Cassini mission or something like that. One of those after 90 probes.
Okay.
It was sent. Because, like I said, my uncle, my great uncle, was like a head type of engineer at NASA. Or,
9 minutes.
how much you thinking about trying to clear off your aggros?
Agris is done. I've got it technically as low as it'll go until, let's see here. It's 40,000 right now. Let's see. 38,000. So probably what I'll end up doing is burning it down to 20,000. Tonight, gathering sap. And then that will let me give me 4 more days, which will put it right before, or I could burn it down to 0 because I'm trying to get it to where it's gonna hit where I've got a gap on when we start the Agris grind, where they start pumping that 40,000. I want to have 40,000 Agris space when it rolls over. So I'm going to be managing it to be that range. At least that's my goal. We should be able to get just about everything done between now and then. And I don't need to actually have it ready to the alchemy shit ready for day 1. I just need to be ready to grind day 1. But anything I can do to help, you know, do any extra gathering in alchemy. Because here's the thing I need to think about, too. We only going to get 2 weeks. So, some of that time does need to go into alchemy. And every station is an hour. So, that's something that I have to consider, you know, in downtime if I'm going to be doing any of the high-end alchemy, at least, on it.
I hear you. I hear you.
Because it's time to, you know, try to get these accessories done. 100% EXP for life, 1000% EXP for combat, 100% drop rate for 2 weeks. So it's basically, this is the time you really want to spend, and you're going to be getting 40,000 Agris a day, which means this is the perfect time to go grinding for mobs. So
Yeah, because that can be in an hour or 2 or even
July 9th
4 on the plays.
is when that'll start. So basically, you're going to get a free J-scroll consistently running for 2 weeks. That's huge.
Mm-hmm.
And the 1000% EXP is going to be great, too.
Yeah, it's not in this. That's not in this. The scarf hat.
67 incoming? No, 67 won't. I'm 29% into 66. 67 is not anywhere near. Oh, for you? Nice. I was gonna say, for me, that's nowhere near.
For who?
Rock solid.
Damn. He must be at the last 3 spots.
That's what I'm assuming. Or just a degen out there grinding away on training dummies and everything, trying to get as much EXP as possible.
That too.
Only have deck weapons left. Nice.
Motherfucker. I think that sounds like 392.
It's up there. I mean, that's full deck everything.
Yeah. Well, I'm like,
All deck accessories, Nav, weapons. Yeah, that's fucking... That's a party. That's a party, alright. Alright, we'll see you later. 392 is correct. Nice.
that sounded like 392.
Alright, 3 minutes left.
Well, go to fix 2 or 3 different things on the Jeep. Come to find out, there's at least 2 more different random things that need to be fixed.
Shit.
It's always like that, though. It's always like that. Because it had these other problems for so long, and the 2 things that needed to be changed, other than the steering rack, were just loud and made smells. So it would confuse you, and you'd be like, okay, there's other things here, but this is more important, I'll get rid of that. Come to find out, now it needs brakes in
Shit.
the front because they're locking up. And it's got, I gotta change the coil pack and spark plugs, which is like 5 minutes maybe. The brakes are like 10 minutes per side.
That's not terrible.
No, brakes in general are pretty damn quick. Like if I'm drunk as fuck, being can barely crawl, then it might take me half an hour to an hour to get per side. Like there ain't no reason why it should take anybody to replace a caliper or pads or something more than fucking 30 minutes per side, because you're just goofing off at that point. Then again, I use tools. Like it's the things just zinged out,
Mhm.
I don't use hand tools. I've done lived that life. I break out the biggest ugga dugga that I could find.
You ain't giving 0 shits.
Nope. Nope, because here where I live, we live in this place called the Rust Belt.
Yep.
Which means things like brakes take way longer to do than normal. Things like suspension parts take way longer to do than normal. Hell, for whatever reason, we have wait, like here in the Midwest, like because of salt, brakes just find a way to the juice just finds a way to just evaporate into the air. The only car that doesn't do that is my damn Subaru.
Damn.
Like motherfucker. And I know the bitches ain't leaking it.
All right, so we walked away with 14,000. Okay.
Wolf blood?
Yep.
He said the wolves and some slight bear blood.
Yep.
They call me a slagger with storage because I like to read. All the while they just continue being stupid.
Yeah, 14,000
I've
meat,
never
14,000
forgotten a
blood, which
customer,
is great.
What they stored or what
Adds
they
up.
said.
Yes, it does. Yeah, that's all I need to keep doing is just keep going out there gathering and gathering and gathering. And eventually I'll figure out what I should do with it all. But it seems like the better option is just to craft it all. Or craft a good majority of it.
Well, it depends
That way,
on
when you
what.
do make certain things or everything, you can just at least have it there to not have to buy in the market.
Well, I mean, depends on what are you wanting to craft. Like,
Well, you already know me. I'm a general crafter. I'm not a I go for things crafter. The only thing I go for is my potions I'm burning. And that's only 1 or 2 potions right now. I'd rather buy the draughts, because to me that just seems excessive.
I mean, I made 3,000. Hold on. Where are they?
Because I know that there's
I
a
made
lot of craft.
I made over
involved.
3,500 of them just in one batch. So
Yeah, no, I was thinking like the amount of stuff that you need in order to craft a draught, the harmony draughts, any version of them, kind of a lot.
Oh yeah, I mean that's a lot of elixirs, a lot of shit in general.
Yeah, that's why I was like, no, that version of crafting, I'm gonna just leave to somebody else to do. The only things as far as crafting alchemy would be concerned, or even cooking, would be doing the boxes. And you've already got me on one, so I've already got shit down for it and doing everything for that
Mm-hmm.
for the golden hand.
Yep.
So at least until I get that guru one.
Yep.
But it's like I stay on golden hand.
Yep. Golden Hand, basically making Golden Hand and doing the oils for it, and it's a good time.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. That one I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I can make a lot of it and not care about it, you know.
Alright.
Are you here to pick your
The one I'm
items?
more concerned with is the food one because I don't.
The Valencia
I'm still
meal?
making shit.
Valencia meal is pretty easy.
What's it take to make that one?
It's several meals. The Valencia meal is 5 meals. It's fig pie, date palm wine, couscous, King of the Jungle Hamburg, and Freaka. No, hold on. Tough sandwiches. There we go. And then those have component dishes, which need component dishes and all that stupid shit. But that's one of your bigger, I mean, you can just buy the Valencia meals, let's be real, and make money, so.
Really?
Yep. It's 45% profit by just buying them straight off the market. Because people overcook them and try to sell them on the market, and it causes it to crash, which causes you to be able to take care of people's stupidity.
Well, I guess. I mean,
So,
but you know, I just want the EXP. So what in this case, what would be the better thing to cook for EXP?
you want to cook the Valencia meal? Or the
Yeah,
Arihaza meal? Well, I mean, you have to think, the meals are what makes the highest EXP, and the Valencia meal is one of the highest, so.
But you don't have to do simple cooking with that?
No, you have to do actual cooking with that.
Okay. Well, let's say, because I think one of them requires a special or simple cooking.
Nope.
It's a simple crime meal. It's simple cooking.
Oh, the cron meals, yes, but to combine it, but it's the
one before it.
It's all it's all of the like Valencia meal, and Arihaza meals, which were or before we had cron meals, is what you're wanting to do. So that is.
Do cron meals not give you that much EXP?
The cron meal itself, no. It's making the 5 meals for the cron meal is where the EXP is.
It's the actual additive of trying to actually get to making them.
Yes, but the actual cron meal itself, no, it's fucking garbage. Alright. Let's see.
The thing I could think of is that they wanted to try to put a platter together, basically in front of you that you're eating.
Yep.
Instead of like, oh, you're making this one meal.
That's exactly it. And if you
making
pay attention to the animation, it shows you literally that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That's the only like reasoning I can give for it to be in simple cooking, other than the other one.
Yeah. It'd be nice if we could batch cook it, but we can't. Well, that's it for now. I'll be back on here after dinner. We'll do some shit for a while. So enjoy y'all's afternoons, and I'll see y'all later.